Morning everybody. So let me turn this brightness down a little bit. Welcome back to another vlog. So I haven't vlogged in a little while. I feel like since my face healed and I could get back into like fashion content, I've neglected the vlogging side, so I need to find a balance. But I'm gonna vlog today. I have a kind of idea how it's gonna go. I think we're gonna do a what I eat in a day, so I'll just show you like what I'm eating, obviously. I really want to bake flapjacks today, and I'm gonna show you my evening routine as well. So that's kind of like the basis of the vlog. I'm gonna start by doing my makeup start off by doing my makeup because I received some products from RODAIL Beauty. They very kindly actually recently sent me some products to try, and honestly they're so good. I can't believe I've not used them before, so I'm gonna kind of just do my makeup on camera, talk you through some of the products I've used. I've only used them twice, but I've tested them, worn them all day at home, and they've worked really well. I'm gonna start with doing my base. So you guys can probably help me with this. So I never know what way to do my base. Yeah, obviously I have SPF. Now normally I would do in the morning SPF and then a moisturizer on top, or a primer or whatever, but I have these vitamin C drops which I'm loving. I actually think these are what's really helped my skin, and I don't know whether these go under the SPF or over the SPF. I've been doing under, but let me know if that's wrong. So these are from RODAIL. They're the vitamin C drops, 6% vitamin C complex. So it's just like a little glass bottle and pipette. So I've just been putting like a couple drops onto my hands and putting that onto my face. So then I've been going in with my eye cream, which is also from RODAIL. It's the Eye Souffle. It's really nice. It's just a little pot. I love the branding as well. So I've just been putting a little bit on either eye and working that in. I don't really have an opinion on eye creams because I haven't really found one that's made me be like wow, but I do really like this. It's nice and kind of like cooling on the face. And then I'm going with my SPF, which is from my medical range, which is Zyno Badgie. I get this from my my aesthetic doctor, Skin Doctor clinics. You can find them on Instagram. So I'm just putting this across my face. This makeup literally takes me 2 seconds. I'm gonna add some moisturizer over the top. So this is just a Bare Minerals one. It's a oil-free moisturizer. So now I have like vitamin C drops, SPF and moisturizer. Let me know if that's the right routine, the right order, or if I shouldn't be doing all of those products. Let me know. I do know vitamin C is meant to be used in the morning, which I used to only use it at night, but I've heard from some people that you should be using it actually only in the morning. I don't really know why. If anybody does know, feel free to educate me. Okay, I'm gonna use these Soft Focus Glow Drops. They're Illuminating Ultimate Glow Primer. These are lovely, and I am very cautious about looking too shiny or like too glowy because I'm just not into it. I don't really use highlighter, only one I got into recently. But these are lovely. So they're this kind of like really gorgeous pinky consistency, and I just take a few drops. I mean, I don't really know how many I take, to be honest. The kind of thing is with these pipettes, when it's like take 2 drops, I never take like drops. I just put the whole pipette out. So I'm going to just pop that on my face. Okay, so now I'm going to go with foundation. So this is the product that I'm most excited about. I think it's absolutely insane, and I think you guys probably know how like loyal I am to my good foundations. So I stick to my Bare Minerals original, and I stick to, well, I'm kind of wavering off the Giorgio Armani powder fabric or luminous silk, but this is so good. So it's the Skin Lift Foundation Soft Focus Effect in RODAIL in the shade 50 Cheesecake. This is the perfect color as well. I don't know how they managed to get it so spot on when they sent me it. So I just kind of start putting it on my face. I do think a little bit goes a long way, but also I have put in too much on my face once and I didn't look caked, so it's quite a nice kind of like buildable coverage, I would say. But it really does a good job at taking away all of like the redness and just evening out your complexion. So I think it's because honestly this foundation is quite a yellow undertone, which I used to use when I was much younger. I used to use a MAC one. And you know how MAC's colours are like pink or yellow? I'm sure loads of foundation brands do that. I'm just not into makeup that much. But this one is super yellow undertoned when it like goes on the skin. I don't know if you can kind of see there. But it blends out so perfectly. I was staring in the mirror yesterday and I was like, this is literally the perfect colour for my tan. Anyway, how are you guys? Let me know down below. How is everyone getting on in lockdown? I think most countries are still in lockdown, aren't they? My sister's in Dubai and they've kind of lifted bits and bobs of it. But how is everyone getting on? Are we still staying sane? I feel like I'm going a little bit mad, to be honest. I think it's because the sun's gone. I don't have the option of like sitting in the garden and reading a book. But anyway, gotta do what we gotta do. Then I'm going to go in with some under eye corrector. I've spoken to you guys, I think, about this before. Basically, I'll just say it really quickly. Again, it's from Becca. It's a under eye brightening corrector. My under eye filler has basically gone, and I think this is just really nice to brighten the area. And I'm going in with the RODAIL Diamond Concealer Luminous Finish in the shade 20. This is lovely. Again, it's very yellow. Like, you put it on and it's like, oh my god. But it blends out so perfectly. So I'm just putting this under my eyes. I need to fake tan as well, but I'll show you guys that later on in this vlog. That's another thing I wanted to talk to you about. Actually, I think I kept, well, I don't know if I said it on Instagram or YouTube. It's hard to remember what you said to what audience. But I did say I was going to do a tanning routine. But I've kind of realised the reason I haven't done it is because I don't really have a routine. It's very random. So like one week I'll use certain products, the next week I'll use different products. One day I'll use one product, the next day I'll use another product. And I was in a routine for about 2 weeks and I was like, this is the perfect routine. I like using this one on that day and this one on that day. But actually it just doesn't work like that now. Like, I literally just do whatever I fancy. So I think that's why I've been shy of filming it. But if you want to just see my tanning routine on a random week, let me know and I can definitely do that. Okay, and then once that's done, I like to just go back over with my foundation brush and just kind of make sure it's all seamless and blended. Going in with some contour, which is, this is all now not RODAIL, by the way. This is just my usual steps. Where's all my stuff? So I take the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Foundation in Chestnut 09. I just dab it onto the brush and I just kind of place it. Okay, so I'm gonna just actually put you on a little time lapse now because the rest of this is literally in like 3 videos back when I did a makeup routine Q&A. So I will chat to you in a minute.
Can I dance for you? Would that be?
Okay, and this is the finished makeup. I just really like it. Super easy, super quick. The foundation also feels super lightweight, so I always compare foundations feeling on my skin to the Bare Minerals one because that is just like the best. It's super lightweight and you just feel like you're not wearing makeup. So I would feel like, say this is kind of like in between that and the Giorgio Armani one. So it's super light, not the lightest, but doesn't feel like you're wearing a lot of makeup. And yeah, I just really like it. I feel like it kind of like airbrushes my skin. So I will leave all of that down below for you. And yeah, I'm gonna just kind of sit down and do a bit of work at my desk, and then we can go and do breakfast and then lunch and then dinner. Okay, so I was gonna have brunch, but I'm gonna actually just save myself and have lunch because this morning's kind of ran on. So I'm gonna actually make some flapjacks, which I haven't actually done before, which is crazy because I love flapjacks. But my friend Alana has a home account and she makes the most yummy recipes, and everything she puts on there makes me want to cook it. So the other day she did flapjacks, so I texted her this morning and I was like, send me what I need, I'm gonna make it. So I'll leave her account down below. It's literally chucking it down with rain, it's horrible and minging and ugh. Anyway, it's a good day to make flapjacks in my opinion.
Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it out? Only time will tell.
Okay, so this is my favorite kind of baking because, let me put this on. Yeah, because everything just goes into one bowl and you mix and then you put it in the oven, so there's not really anything you need to do apart from measure. So I like that kind of baking. Makes it easy. You need to like measure everything out, mix it, and then put it in the oven for 15 minutes.
Why do you keep telling me nothing? But I know all your flaws, at least they say something. Still I try to connect with you through your eyes. Your eyes. What is on your mind? I think it's time to speak. I have crossed the line, but no, not just me. I'm feeling some.
Okay, so that's how much it's made. This was actually a very messy job. I think the butter wasn't melted enough, so I had to actually use my hands to mix it, but it's worked out nice, and this mixture tastes so good. So I'm going to stick it in the oven for 15 minutes until it's golden, I think, and then we'll see how it tastes. So I was texting my friend whose recipe it is, and apparently you were meant to melt the butter before you put it into the ingredients. I didn't do that. That's probably why I had to use my hands to mix it. So I don't really know if that's going to make a difference. I hope not. We'll see. I think they have another... Wait.
I'm actually laughing so much. Wait, it must have been so... It must have been so mushy. I don't understand. Wait, I don't know if that's going to work now. Oh my god. Have you got enough ingredients to do it again?
I'm just telling the vlog what happened. No, well yeah, I have enough ingredients to do it again, but honestly it looks fine. It was really mushy. I was like, what? So that's why I had to use my hands, but like it looks fine. I'll show you when they're out the oven.
Hang on, did you do like a time lapse of you making it? Everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck? Why is she mushing the flapjacks about? Oh my god, that's so too funny.
Can I dance for you? Would that be cool?
Very boring lunch slash brunch, but having scrambled eggs on toast. I feel like I always have this when I vlog, but it's just easy and one of my faves, and then I always add some ketchup as well. So flapjack update. They were really tasty, but they've been in for like really long. I think they've been in collective, well, they went in for like 25 minutes or 20 minutes, and then only the outside ones, so I left them to rest for 20 minutes as well, and then the outside ones were cooked but the inside ones weren't, so they've gone back in for another 10 minutes or so. But the ones that were cooked, oh my god, they are literally delicious. Weren't they good, babe? You like them? So yeah, they're just cooking. But anyway, I'm having a cup of green tea. I'll link these mugs below because I just love them. I feel like no one really enjoyed them as much as me on Instagram though. I think they're so cute. And my tea is from a brand called Teas, which I think I've shown on here before, but they do the nicest teas ever. So I'm just having a cup of that. I kind of wish I didn't eat bread now, because I feel like whenever I eat bread, like my like motivation just drops, like I get tired. So, oh well, I'll have a light dinner. So I've just come upstairs to do some work actually, because Johnny is downstairs working. But anyway, these are my jeans. I've definitely shown these, I think probably when I was in Dubai, was probably around the last time I showed you. But yeah, I really like them. They're kind of like that vintage fit from H&M, and then obviously this little body. I think it's so cute. So I'm gonna light some candles, clean a little bit in this office, and I'm gonna sit down and do a couple hours of work. It's annoying because I actually already filmed, well, trying to film this video last week with lots of like new in bits that came in, and like yeah, but anyway, it failed and I was in a really bad mood, so I didn't put that video up and I'm refilming it now. So it means there's things I think I've shown you but I haven't, because it was in that vlog that I haven't ever actually put up. So one of them is my new Hoover, which I am obsessed with. Like honestly, you know you're getting old when you get really excited about a Hoover, but honestly it's so good. Let me go get it. It's this like cordless Dyson one, so like it doesn't have a cord that has to be in the wall when you're using it, and it's so good. Honestly, I'm obsessed with it. So we have a proper Dyson as well, which is downstairs, but this one's just handy to kind of like have in the house, so I can just like hoover whenever I want to hoover. It's so good. Also, I mean, it's the time of year when those massive spiders come out, you know, like the big fat ones that came out last year. which honestly make my skin crawl. Like they actually, the thought of them stops me from sleeping at night. So I've managed to suction up a few of them with this hoover, which is just amazing, because normally when we see them it's like, oh my god, and then we've got like try and kill it and then run downstairs and get the hoover and then plug it in and then hoover it up, whereas this one I can just like put on the right attachment head and just suck it up. So yeah, that's enough about my hoover, but it makes me very, very excited. The thing that's really exciting, I mean it's not hugely exciting, but it's a lovely thing to have in my office, is from Penhaligon's. So they very, very kindly sent me this little set of candles. I have used Penhaligon's for so long, especially the perfume. I have like 3 in my office, my bathroom. It was like a perfume that when I kind of, I think I must have been about 14, and I was in London and my dad took me in to the shop and he was like, let's get you some perfume. Obviously I've worn perfume before that, but this was like my first proper really like luxe perfume to have. So I always have this little like love for the brand, and since then I've had like loads of different scents. And then yeah, they very, very kindly sent me these. So they're just, well there's 3, but I've always taken one out. And they're just little candles. They smell so good. How cute is this as a little gift for someone? I think it's so beautiful. I think I might get someone that for like Christmas or birthday next time. So I'm gonna light a few of these, set up like a really lovely work environment, and then yeah, work. And then I'm gonna show you my evening routine later on. These are the candles that sit up here. So this is one of my Penhaligon's ones. Is that gonna focus? There we go. We have White Company diffuser, and then I also have had this Penhaligon's one for a while. I think it's so beautiful. So yeah, that's my little thing up there. I'm gonna come over here. On my desk I have my big NEOM one, which is the happy scent, and then I have a Fornasetti one, which I only really like when I'm really in the mood for it because it's ridiculously expensive and I don't want to burn it too often. And then my little NEOM diffuser as well. So it is 5:15. This is absolutely vile lighting. I'm going to start my evening routine now. So because I want a fake tan, I need to do my skincare before I tan. Otherwise when I do my skincare later, it washes all the tan off like my arms and stuff with the water dripping down. So everything's kind of similar to I think what I've shown you before. I use Zoabadji, which is like a medical range. I feel like it's very echoey in here. A medical range, and especially since having my chemical peel, I have to like be really strict on using that. And then also I've got some products from Lumiere, which I am really, really loving. I used to take do my first cleanse with an oil-based cleanser, which I'd used for years, but then recently I got this one from Lumiere from Dr. Nina. I'll leave her down below, and it's so lovely. So I'm using this as my first cleanse, and then I go in with the Zine stuff. Take like 2 pumps and add a little bit of water and then do my face. So I kind of just like massage it in and then go over my face with it. I don't know what it is. I think this one's just a lot less like oily, obviously because it's not an oil cleanser, but I feel like it's been really nice for my skin recently. I also have a moisturizer from there, which I'll show you in a minute, and yeah, I just really love it. So I got these from Dr. Nina, and I'll leave her down below. Okay, so I think I've said this before, but my skin goes very red when I do my skincare. I don't know why, but it doesn't hurt. And also this is a blackhead that is so deep, and I've been trying to get it out for ages, but it's not coming out, and now it's just started bleeding, which is great. Anyway, I'm going with my second cleanse, which is the Zynobaji Exfoliating Cleanser, and I'm just going to add some water to my face and then lather this in. So I'm going in now with these pads, which are the Complexion Renewal pads from Zynobaji again, and I just kind of go over my face. And normally I would go in with retinol and then a moisturizer, or not. These make my face ridiculously red. It's annoying because it's really not that bad in person. But I'm gonna fake tan my face. So I don't know why, but I never use retinol when I fake tan. So I'm just not gonna use my retinol. How annoying is that little thing on my head? Okay, anyway, I'm going with some moisturizer. So this is the Lumiere Hydra Dew Facial Moisturizer. Again, I got this from Dr. Nina. And I just put like a pump and a half and go over my face. Okay, so the next stage of my evening routine is fake tan. Haven't done this in about 3 days, so I'm looking very, very pasty. There's a few tans that I love, but I'm reaching recently for, oh, this is an old one. I mean a new one. Let me get the old one. Okay, sorry, yeah, I stocked up recently on it, so I have quite a few of them. But it's the Cocoa Brown Extra Dark Tan. It's the 1 hour express tan, but I leave this on overnight and it's just the most beautiful colour. Also, if I like go out in the day and I want a really deep tan like for the day, I just put this on and leave it on all day and like wear it out, because I don't think it ever really transfers on clothes and it just gives a really gorgeous colour. So I'm also using the Cocoa Brown Mitt. I'm pretty sure this stuff is sold in Primark for like £5 or £8 or something. So yeah, it's a really good tan and it's affordable. So tip wise, I don't really have anything other than I apply it like normal with a mitt and then I put moisturizer, which I'll show you on certain areas of my body after it's done. So I have finished my tan. I'm wearing a shoulder pad t-shirt because I have no idea where any of my normal t-shirts are, but anyway, all tanned. Make sure my hands aren't patchy as much as possible. I take either makeup wipes or antiseptic wipes or baby wipes or any kind of wipe, and I go over my palms with them. And then I'm taking any kind of moisturizer. This is just a Body Shop one, and I put a smidgen, like honestly this much, and I'll put it on my wrist like this, and then I'll mix my wrists together just to stop the tan going patchy there, because I think that's just the worst look ever. I also get very dark elbows, so I try, when I remember, like not every time, we'll put a little bit of moisturizer on my elbow. Probably can't tell because I'm wearing like a full outfit, but it is a really, oh, is it gonna focus? It is a really gorgeous, like dark, let me show you my tummy. Okay, can you kind of see? It's just very nice and dark, and it's also a very like non-orange tan, so that's why I say that I can wear it out like during the day, because it's not like an orangey tone. Last step is to get my Tan Luxe tanning water or my hyaluronic oil. Either works as amazing, and I just make sure my hair is all off my face. Actually, I learned this recently. I used to put this on a mitt and rub it on my face, but actually someone did this recently and it was so good. So I just spritz it on my face and let that dry in, and that is my tan done. Honestly, it does not go patchy. It doesn't have any streaks or anything. I don't know, I think I read on the Tan Luxe Instagram actually, it's because the water spray is so minute and small that the drops just like dry perfectly. That probably makes 0 sense, but anyway, it works. So I leave that all on overnight, and in the morning I will wake up looking nice and bronzed. Dinner is a very quick and easy stir fry, so I just literally use whatever vegetables I have. So I have chicken, and then I have some mushroom, pepper, broccoli. I need to cut this up. I add jalapenos, I add soy sauce, and I also add some sriracha sauce, which is my favorite. So I literally just chuck all of that in there and stir fry it for a little bit, and it's just my very quick and easy dinner. So my veggies and chicken is done. In terms of noodles, sometimes, actually most of the time I don't add them, but if I really fancy them, I usually will go for these. I get them in Holland & Barrett's. There's this brand and there's a few other brands, but they're basically just called like skinny noodles, or I think that's what they're called, or like this kind of natural noodle. And I think like each portion is like 8 calories, so they're super light calories, and also they just don't bloat me. So this is what I have as my noodle replacement. If you want to try these, like be aware they absolutely stink when you, what a mess, they absolutely stink when you get them out the packet, but they taste really nice. Well, I think they do. No one I've ever introduced them to likes them. So it is currently 9:41, which is actually a little bit later for me. I normally like to be in bed for like 9, and then Beanie, honey, stop it, and then going to sleep about 10. Bean, did you see that? Hold on. Hey, you look loud up there, baby. Come on, let me put you down. And so then I like to be sleeping by like 10, half 10, so it's probably going to be a little bit later tonight. But Johnny and I are watching some TV and chilling out, and yeah. So I will usually spend about half an hour either on my phone, or, which is naughty, or reading some books. I'm trying to get back into reading. I've really got into it since the sun came out, but obviously it's raining now, so I'm not really reading during the day. So I'm trying to do like half an hour at night still, so that I keep it up. But anyway, I need to light some candles and put on my diffuser. Beanie also comes up and sleeps with us, so his little bed is next to my side. He keeps trying to jump on the bed, but we've just put fresh sheets on, and there's a rule in this house that he's not allowed on the fresh sheets. He's only allowed on the bed like 1 or 2 days before we change the sheets, so he's not allowed up here tonight, but he keeps jumping up. I'll show you my cute pajamas because they're adorable, and they're from a really lovely brand by a really lovely girl who owns it, called Imogen. So the brand is called Imogen Apparel. Yeah, they're doing a giveaway, and I think it ends on the 1st of May, so I'll show you them. So this is what they look like. They're so beautiful. I have shown them on Instagram before, but they are gorgeous, kind of like silk, and is it gonna focus? There we go, like a nice like silk and lace, and they're just so beautiful. And then they come with this little crop top, and they tie on either side, there and there, and I just love them. So this is what I'm wearing. So it's literally the most annoying thing that my battery just died on my camera. I knew I should have charged it earlier. Anyway, so what I will do now is put on my diffuser. So this is my diffuser. I've been using this for so many, well, no, not so many years. I think like 1.5 years now. It has on and then a little dimmer setting. I don't know why it flashes on camera. It's really annoying. And then I put on the mist and I set it for 1 hour. This is the oil that I always use. It's the sleep oil from NEOM as well. It is so, so nice. It's like a real nice lavender scent. I move this diffuser around, so if I have it in my office, I'll have different scents. In my little drawer here, I have some of their new ones. This is like the energy scent, and then I also have the happy scent. So just depending really on what mood I'm in and where the diffuser is, I will change up my scents. But obviously for bed, I like to use the sleep one, and it's super relaxing. Over on this side, we have our candle. So this is the energy scent. It doesn't actually, like, I don't think it actually gives you energy at night. It's just a really lovely smell to have. So I like this. The thing I should mention is we always have crystals in the house, especially in our bedroom. This is rose quartz. I have one over on my side as well. And we just like the tone it sets for the house. It's just really nice to have everywhere. We have them in the kitchen, we have them in the, well, the lounge and the kitchen, the same room, but you know, in different areas. And we always have them in the bedroom. This is my little scrunchie box. I always have all my scrunchies in here. There's my rose quartz that sits on my side of the room. But yeah, I always put my hair in a scrunchie, and I'm going to put some Moroccan oil on as well, so I need 2 scrunchies for that. Okay, I'm going to just sit you here. I'm so annoyed my camera died. It's literally the most annoying thing in the world, so I hope this isn't really bad quality. At night time, I always use a pillow spray or like bed sheet spray. Like maybe I put it on my sheets like before, like, so I'm going to go and do my teeth and do my, take my contacts out and do my hair mask. I'll spray it on now so that it's like settled for when I get in. So the 2 that I always have are the NEOM sleep spray, which is the same as what's in the diffuser. Again, the same lovely lavender scent, and I just spray that over the bed sheets. Or I've been using this one for years. It's from This Works. It's a deep sleep pillow spray. This is like what got me onto pillow sprays. It's literally insane. If you like struggle sleeping at night, I would get this and put on the app Calm and get into a nice serene little mindset, and it's lovely. So I'm going to put some, actually I'm going to use NEOM tonight. I haven't used this in a little while, so I'm going to spritz this over, and then I'm going to go and do my hair oil and teeth and take out my contacts. Another thing, I always sleep on silk pillowcases. These are from, well, this one is from the Napco. I only have one, the other one is cotton. But yeah, I always sleep on this. I think it's so nice to sleep on. I've spoken about silk pillowcases so much over on Instagram, but they're just really good for your hair, your skin, good for like wrinkly face. Like I was like, you know, when you wake up and your face looks a little bit smooshed from sleeping on the pillows, this is just like really lovely for your skin. And also my favorite thing is that it stays nice and cool all night, whereas I feel like cotton can get really hot. So I really love them. So I always have silk on my pillow. So the last thing I do, I'm in Johnny's bathroom by the way. The last thing I do, not every night, maybe like 3 or 4 times a week, I'd say, maybe like 2 to 3 times a week, is I take Moroccan oil. So actually so many of you are asking me how I do this. So what I do is I put my hair in, oh, I feel like this top's very booby, put my hair into a bubble. I'd say wrap it round so it's not super tight, so I just put it on twice so that it's nice and comfortable to sleep on. And then I take a few pumps of my Moroccan oil, getting really tired now, this is like my wind down, the original oil, maybe like, I've put quite a lot of that actually, I put 4 pumps, but I actually would have done half, I don't know why I just did that. And just start working it in to your hair. And I just literally plait my hair from here. So I'm sure you all know how to plait. Okay, I take my other silk scrunchie and just tie that at the bottom. That is it done. It's not the cutest, but I've been doing this on and off for the best part of 10 years now, and I swear by it. And now I am basically in bed, ready to sit on my phone for half an hour or read a little book and then get some sleep. Some nights I do like yoga, I do wind down yoga, which is like a 20-minute long session, which is so nice to go to bed to. But yeah, now I'll just, as I say, read or sit on Instagram, and then I'll probably put on the Calm app. I use that a lot, and I just put on either like a deep sleep meditation, like wind down, or I just listen to anything like rain sounds. I really love the rain sound, and there's a piano one which is really good. But yeah, that is all that I do, and I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I think it kind of ran on really long actually, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and everything I mentioned will be down in the description box, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.